If you think your smartphone is forever, think again. Let's rewind and check out 15 things that were once must-haves but have now vanished without a trace. Time flies, and with it the things we once thought would always be around. Remember those everyday items that seemed like they'd never go away? Well, as technology moved forward, many of them quietly disappeared from our lives, replaced by faster, more convenient options. Join us as we look back at 15 things that were once essential but have now slipped into the past. You might be surprised at how much has changed. Payphones. Before cell phones took over, payphones were the lifeline for making calls on the go. Found on street corners and in public spaces, their distinctive booths and the clatter of coins were once a common part of daily life. But as mobile phones became more accessible, payphones slowly vanished, leaving behind just a few scattered remnants of this once essential service. Cigarette vending machines. Cigarette vending machines used to be everywhere in bars, restaurants, and public spaces. With just a few coins, you could grab a pack without visiting a store. But as awareness of smoking dangers grew, many places banned them. Gradually, these machines became obsolete, disappearing alongside the decreased demand for cigarettes. TV Guide. TV Guide was once the go-to source for planning a week of TV watching, listing all the shows for easy reference. But as cable and satellite expanded with hundreds of channels, the printed guide couldn't keep up, and it eventually moved online, leaving the paper edition behind as the digital age took over. Jukebox. Jukeboxes were the soul of diners and bars, offering patrons the chance to pick their favorite songs. With their flashing lights and endless music options, they added life to any setting. But with the rise of streaming services, jukeboxes faded away, now only seen as a nostalgic piece of history. Newspaper vending machines. Newspaper vending machines were once a familiar sight on street corners, offering a quick and easy way to grab the daily news if it wasn't delivered to your door. Stocked in the morning, they often emptied out quickly if you waited too long. However, the rise of the internet and digital news has taken a toll on print publications, leading to a sharp decline in those who use machines. Now they're mostly abandoned, rarely seen, and a reminder of a time before news went online. Phone books. Phone books were once a household essential filled with the names and numbers of local residents and businesses. Divided into white pages for residential listings and yellow pages for commercial contacts, they were a trusted resource for finding contact information. But with the advent of search engines, phone books have become rendered obsolete. Today, most people turn to the internet for quick searches, leaving the bulky phone book as a relic of the past. The $2 bill. The $2 bill, featuring Thomas Jefferson and a scene of the Declaration of Independence, was once a quirky part of American history. Though it was in regular circulation, its scarcity made it feel special, often saved as a collector's item or given as a unique gift. But as physical cash usage declined and digital payments take over, the production of $2 bills has dwindled, making them even rarer and more of a novelty than a common means of exchange. Vending machines. Vending machines, once a go-to for snacks and drinks, were a staple in schools, hospitals, and other public areas. Operated with coins or bills, they offered a variety of treats like candy, chips, and beverages. While vending machines can still be found in places like airports and train stations, they've become far less common with the rise of fast food outlets. Typewriters. Before computers took over, typewriters were the standard tool for writing and producing documents. Offices and homes alike relied on these mechanical devices where each keystroke made an impression on paper. While they were reliable, they lacked the flexibility of modern word processors, especially when it came to editing or formatting. Today, typewriters are mostly collected by enthusiasts. Fax machines. Once the fastest way to send documents, fax machines were an office essential. Using phone lines to transmit information, they allowed real-time exchanges of paperwork. However, their slow speeds and low-quality images couldn't compete with email and digital sharing. Rolodex. The Rolodex was once the ultimate desk tool for managing contacts. Its rotating cards made accessing names and numbers quick and easy. But as smartphones and digital contacts took over, this once essential organizer became obsolete, replaced by more efficient tech solutions. Carbon paper. Carbon paper was a quick fix for making copies. Positioned between sheets of paper, it transferred writing or typing into the second sheet, making it a handy tool for contracts or credit card transactions. With the rise of digital payments and printers, carbon paper has been left behind, making way for faster technology. Boombox. Boomboxes were the symbol of portable music, with large speakers blasting cassette tunes or FM radio. A cultural staple in the 80s and 90s, they allowed people to take their music anywhere. But as MP3 players and streaming services gained popularity, the boombox faded into nostalgic memory. Newspaper. Before the internet revolutionized dating, newspaper classifieds served as the original matchmaking platform. Personal ads offered a space for individuals to seek love, companionship, or friendship, reflecting the dating norms of their era. In addition to connecting people, newspapers were once a daily fixture, scattered across driveways and read over breakfast. But as the digital age grew, online platforms replaced these printed classifieds, leaving broken pieces of history in how we connect. As we wave goodbye to these relics of the past, it's fascinating to see how far technology has taken us. From fax machines to boomboxes, each played a role in shaping our world before they made way for the new. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about which forgotten item you'll miss the most. Stay tuned for more fun ways to look back at history.